Alright, I guess we should get started here. And, I really, I guess I don't need to say who I am because, well, you guys know who I am. But just in case that there's someone who is watching this for the first time, doesn't know who I am. Hey guys, I'm Zach, and welcome to the 300 subscriber video. So, yeah, finally getting around to this, because, let's see, I get 300 subscribers, or I reached 300 subscribers in November. Wow, yeah, and it's February right now, so, yeah. Wow, it's been a while, it's been a few months. What have I been doing for the past few months? Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. So, I hope you enjoy my PS3 menu screen here, because, got a lot of cool games on here and whatever. Stop wasting time, Zach. Let's just get on with the freaking subscriber video. Anyway, so, I bet you're wondering, like, okay, well, what's the subscriber video going to be this time around? Well, it's going to be Quantum Conundrum. No, actually, I'm just kidding. It's not. Although I am thinking about doing an LP of that at some point in the near future. And it's not and this subscriber video is not going to be Metal Gear Solid or Chrono Trigger or Bioshock or any of this other crap. It's going to be Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And I just got a text message. Awesome. I'll check that out later. So yeah, anyway, I figured doing Sonic the Hedgehog 2 would be a pretty good idea. Because the first one just subscriber, or the one just subscriber video, was a speedrun of the first Sonic the Hedgehog game on the Genesis. And so, yeah, I just thought this would be a cool idea. Why not do the sequel? However, this is not going to be a speedrun. And we are not going to use Tails. We're just going to play Sonic. Because although Tails is cool and is a good character, in this game, he sucks. The AI in this game is just ridiculous. And I'll get more into that, in a minute. I mean, well, AI, they use modern terminology, but, so basically what I'm saying is that, like, even though this is a great game, Tails can be a lot more pain. It can be a lot more of a pain than actually helping you. So, right, anyway, so like as I was saying, this is not going to be a speedrun, as you can tell by my commentary right now. The reason for this is, okay, well, actually, here is now I'm going to talk about Tails. Tails is absolutely horrible in the special stages, honestly. He does a lot more harm than good because you can't control him, and so then he's constantly getting hit by all the barricades, losing all your rings, and you need to keep up your rings. Well, as best you can here. So cool. Now I need to get 70 rings. Awesome. Not gonna be much of a problem here. So yeah. So I mean, Tails just constantly gets in the way. During these special stages. So, wow, almost made it to 100 rings. Right, anyway, so yeah, this is, as you can tell from my commentary, this is not a speedrun. And the reason for that is, I guess, kind of got tired for speedruns, I guess, and just thought it would be nice to just, do something that's not an official Let's Play. By the way, that's the thing, is this is not, I don't consider this a Let's Play, even though, I mean, you could technically consider this a Let's Play, and we just got a Chaos Emerald. Awesome. Yeah, you could technically consider this a Let's Play, but I don't really consider this a Let's Play at all. And here's why. I consider Let's Play, or my Let's Plays, when I LP something, I like to have a beginning and an end, my outro where, I say thanks for watching, or, in the next part we'll see you guys then, and Alex, thanks for signing on. I probably shouldn't have acknowledged that. Well, maybe I should. Oh, man, that's another story. I can talk about that one a little bit. So, right. So whenever I say, like, thanks for watching, or, I'll see you guys then. That's it. I like to have a beginning where I say, hey guys, and I like to have an outro and etc. And above all, I like to have CG intros. So any video that I have a CG intro, you know, starting off with, those are my Let's Plays. That's officially like what I do. You know, so and so as a result, this is not a Let's Play. And now the reason I'm saying this is, you know, I like to have my my subscriber special videos. I like to keep them contained into one video. It's less hassle. It's just that, you know, it's just one video. It's special. You know, it's not multiple parts to get confused with Let's Plays and etc. So basically, why I'm saying all this is that this might be split up into multiple parts. Just saying. Because I don't know how long this is going to take to beat. Because I'm playing the whole game just in one sitting, you know. And so, yeah, I really don't know how long this will take. And so if it becomes really too long, then I will, you know, break it up into smaller pieces. And then, oops. Yeah, I will break it up probably about every 15 minutes or so. But yeah, so with that out of the way, it actually reminds me of another story. So you ever know? I don't remember where I found it. I think it was like my parents were showing me this or something. But it was a news clip. It was basically like, you know, it was a weatherman, and he was telling the weather, and then all of a sudden, like, you see like the tail of a cat just walk onto stage, and it was really funny, and you can hear like the stage manager like just laughing, and it was oh I better, okay, great. Oh. Whew. 54. Okay, great. Yeah, you can hear like the stage manager laughing, like cameramen laughing and stuff, and it was just really hilarious. But the thing was, it's just like the weatherman didn't even acknowledge that the cat was there. I'm sure he had to have seen it, you know, because he's looking out to the monitor on the side. He had to have seen it, but he didn't talk about it like at all. And oh, nuts! I missed a ring. Oh well, I'll just get it on the next time. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna use save states really. I mean, I could have if I really wanted to, but it's really not that important to me. I'll show Supersonic at some point. But carefully. Okay, great. So, but yeah, like okay, so you know that the you know that he had that the weatherman had to have seen the oh, that's right. I can't. There's no. Oh my gosh! I just tried to do the oh well, whatever. I just tried to do the X attack. You know, or the not the X. I just pressed X again to to do the homing attack because of new Sonic, and I'm just not used to it. But yeah, anyway. So what was it? Oh yeah. Oh right. So so you knew the weatherman had to have seen the cat. I mean, there's no way he could not have you know, seen the cat. And but the thing is, he still didn't acknowledge it. He just carried on with like what he was doing. And I honestly, wait, yeah, there we go. I always like to do that with Sonic. Jeez, well, I can't keep my thoughts straight here. Hang on a second. Chemical Blend, I love this song. Anyway, so, you know, but I think that's just like a big mistake on his part. I really think that like the weatherman should have, you know, acknowledged that the cat was there, because then that, you know, lets the audience know like, oh yeah, you're clearly, you know, laughing at this cat or, you know, whatever, and yeah, I know it's funny, I see it here too, but let's move on, you know, kind of thing. If he did that, then it would have been great, but the fact is like he didn't, so then the audience is just, you know, so the audience is just, you know, paying attention to Ken, not really paying attention to what's going on in the weather, and then, you know, end up missing something, and then it's just, you know, it just seems like very, like, unprofessional if he, you know, for not acknowledging the cat. Like, I mean, I know he's trying to be professional, where, you know, he's just like, he's carrying on with his job, telling about the, you know, the weather, being, you know, forecasting the weather and whatnot, but I mean, it would have worked better if he had acknowledged the cat in the first place and then just continued on. Because then people are just like, oh, okay, great, he sees the cat, then, alright, you know, it's funny, now let's get back to the weather. Not, oh, does he not know that the, does he not know that the cat's here? Like, you know, and then you're wondering that. And anyway, I mean, that's just a little thing that I, have, and, you know, but whatever. So, anyway, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stories, that I have to tell you, because I've been doing a lot of stuff. First and foremost, sorry that that I haven't been really LPing that much recently. In fact, actually, I just realized I probably missed a warp zone somewhere. Oh well. But yeah, sorry I haven't been uploading. It's just like, okay, I haven't lost my drive really, you know, like I did during in the last summer. I mean, I still have my drive, and that's all fine and good. But there were some things I needed to take care of just in my personal life, and it just felt like a good time to take a little bit of a break. Don't worry, I'm coming back next week. But yeah. I'm coming back next week, so, you know, don't worry about that. But yeah, I just want to apologize, because I really probably should have uploaded something that, you know, explains, like, what was going on, why I haven't been uploading as much, and everything, but that's all you need to know. So yeah, so sorry about, like, you know, no LPs or anything. But, what is the other thing? Oh, right, so, I got Twitter, actually. Oh, yeah, and feel free to follow me on Twitter. There's a funny story involving Twitter. I had it for a while, but I never did anything. Here's what happened. I made a Twitter account because I really don't remember exactly why I made a Twitter account. But I think I made a Twitter account, to get, like, some file. That's what I remember anyway. Like, there was a file that I can only get if I made an account, because that was the only way I had access to it. So yeah. But I'm not entirely sure if that's true, because that wouldn't make sense. I mean, why would Twitter force you to create an account if to access a file? I mean, it could be possible, but okay, great. A little worried there. Usually I'm a lot faster at that. Yeah, I know you're waiting, Sonic. You know, hold your horses. I'm amazed I haven't run into you know, one of the warp zones, or, you know, the special stages yet. Oh, well, okay. I forgot about that. It's been a while since I played Sonic 2. I'm actually really good at this on the Genesis. I mean, I played this... Oh! No! Okay. Sorry. I didn't want to scream, actually. But there's the epic no, I guess. Oh, well. I'll just do it in the next stage. Good thing there's only 7 of them. Yeah, I'm actually really good at this game on the Genesis. So, yeah. Because I played this a ton as a kid. In any case, and actually I would be playing this on the Genesis, but I didn't, but I couldn't figure out the freaking, frame size. Like, I went through all of the Gens emulator settings, but the, but I couldn't find anywhere to make, like, you know, the frame size that I want. You know, where, because I wanted to make it widescreen, I wanted to make it HD, you know, but I couldn't really find that at all, so I'm just like, okay, you know, and I guess you can, like, adjust it, you know, but then I was just like, well, but then the image gets stretched, and so that's why I'm playing on the PS3. Anyway, so long story, so back to the Twitter thing.